Welcome back, and welcome to the teaser for what might just be the biggest Arkham video I'll ever make. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, what does that even mean? So, let me explain. A few months ago, there was an idea. What if I made a completely hypothetical Arkham game from the ground up? Something totally original. That thought spun out from my rewrite series, which yes, only has one entry so far, but this is something else entirely. This is bigger than any Arkham City rewrite could ever hope to be. Over the past month, I've reached out to some of my favourite creators, the people who inspired me to start this channel in the first place. I asked if they wanted to be a part of this experiment, and to my absolute shock, every single one of them said yes. I know, I'm just as stunned as you are. So before we dive into this, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who agreed to take part. You're all legends, and I mean that. Here's how the project works. I created two randomizer wheels, one with the names of all the creators involved, the other with key components of an Arkham game. Let's say the first wheel lands on Metropolis Paladin, and the second lands on Sidekick. It's now up to them to pick from anywhere in the DC universe who they think would be the perfect sidekick for this theoretical Arkham game. But here's the catch. Unless it was absolutely necessary to know to avoid having two of the same character running around, before they all made their choices, none of them had a clue what anyone else had picked. The result was a bunch of separate ideas from all of your favourite creators that I now have the privilege to stitch together into a single cohesive original Arkham concept. So, who's a part of this? A man who needs no introduction, Clown Puncher 139. A man whose iron will is only matched by his love for man, Faustra Cougar. Someone you might recognise from her over-analyses of everything Arkham, or a previous appearance on this channel, ArkhamAnalysis. You're probably thinking, okay nerd, we get it, but who else? Well, you just answered your own question. K-Nerd is in. A challenge run master whose content I can only imagine is as painful to record as it is funny to watch. Splinter Chalk will also be stopping by. The Gotham City Radio Hour will be swinging in with some audio-based support. Faux Inform will bring that classic Irish charm and hopefully a bit of luck, because I'll definitely need it. But what do you call Quincy Sharp when you forget his actual title at Arkham Asylum? That's right, Arkham Boss. The man, the myth, the profile picture, the Atom Smith is also lending a smiling Batman. Or just a hand, that'll do as well. A superhero connoisseur like no other, Irigen joins us. And a man whose impressions are as uncanny as they are unhinged, Batman in a chair. What happens when you put a knight in Gotham? Well, you get Gotham Paladin, and he's chosen the main character for our game. Then there's Blue Knight Beyond, just a guy who loves Batman more than most. Well, at least according to his channel bio, but I like to think he's a pretty swell guy. And finally, someone as unfunny as they are painful to listen to, me. I don't usually do teasers like this, but this time I felt like I had to. Because honestly, this feels like it deserves a teaser. This is the most ambitious project I know I'll ever work on, so it felt it was right. Everyone sent in their picks. We've now got a main character, a sidekick, a guy in the chair, a main villain, a secondary villain, 3 side missions, a brand new setting, a brand new collectible, a cameo, a vehicle, and a new gadget. I'm not going to spoil everything just yet, that would ruin the fun, but I will leave you with a couple of tidbits which kind of go hand in hand, and I couldn't spoil one without spoiling the other. The main character guiding us through this strange stitched together world of glorified fanfiction is Nightwing, and since I just can't learn to keep that fat mouth of mine shut, here's the title: Nightwing Arkham Noctua. If you haven't subscribed already, now's the time. Hit that button because things are about to get really cool. Get ready because the hierarchy of the CC universe is about to okay, I'm not Dwayne, but seriously, in the words of Anakin Skywalker, this is where the fun begins. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, and goodbye.